Title: The Collector's Prize. Lila Harper had always preferred 6 legs over 2. At 17, while other girls chased boys and social media likes, Lila chased beetles, moths, and anything with an exoskeleton. Her bedroom in the dusty outskirts of New Albuquerque was filled with glass jars, pinned specimens glowing under blacklight, and notebooks full of careful sketches. "Today's the day," she whispered, slinging her backpack over her shoulder. A strange meteor shower last month had left a crater in the desert, and Lila was convinced it meant new bugs. She biked deep into the red rock arroyos until she found it, a shallow crater ringed with glassy sand. In the center sat a cluster of iridescent eggs the size of golf balls, pulsing with shifting emerald and violet light. Her breath caught. "No way," she murmured. "Extraterrestrial?" She carefully collected 3 eggs into a specimen jar and left the rest untouched. Back home, she placed the jar under a heat lamp and fell asleep dreaming of fame and scientific glory. That night, the first egg cracked open. Lila woke to a soft clicking sound. Inside the jar was a slender creature with translucent wings and gleaming black mandibles. Its eyes looked far too intelligent. Instead of fear, she felt wonder. "Hey there, little one," she said softly. "You're beautiful." She named it Prism. By morning, it had grown to the size of a large moth, its wings shimmering with impossible colors. Lila fed it sugar water and played music for it. Prism tapped patterns on the glass like it was trying to talk back. For the first time in a long time, Lila didn't feel alone. But on the 4th night, the other 2 eggs hatched. These ones were darker and hungrier, with armored plates and hooked claws. They turned on each other at first, then stared at Lila with cold, multifaceted eyes. She quickly moved the jar to the garage. By midnight, the garage lights flickered. The jar was shattered. Prism huddled injured in the corner, leaking faint, glowing fluid. The 2 larger creatures had escaped, leaving trails of iridescent slime toward the back door. Lila grabbed a flashlight and crept outside. Strange clicking and wet tearing sounds came from the old tool shed. Heart hammering, she pushed the door open. Inside, the creatures had grown massive. One looked like a nightmare cross between a beetle and a praying mantis, horse-sized and feeding. Glowing silk strands covered the walls, forming a pulsing lattice with a large, throbbing sac in the center. Prism had followed her and landed weakly on her shoulder, clicking a soft warning. Lila finally understood. The meteor hadn't brought random invaders. It had brought a queen's clutch. And she had carried the prize straight into her own backyard. The largest creature turned toward her. Instead of attacking, it lowered its body like a bow. It didn't want her as food. It wanted her as a host for the next stage. Prism fluttered desperately, trying to push her away, but the creature's gentle yet insistent forelegs guided Lila toward the pulsing sac. A strange calm washed over her as pheromones flooded her mind. In that moment, she saw it clearly. A new ecosystem spreading across Earth, starting right here. A symbiosis that could save the planet or devour it. She looked at Prism, her first beautiful discovery. "I just wanted to collect you," she whispered, tears in her eyes. Prism clicked once, almost sadly. Then the sack opened. Lila didn't scream as the warm silk enveloped her. She didn't fight when Prism nestled against her neck, preparing the way. In her final seconds of being fully human, she smiled faintly. She had always wanted to understand insects better than anyone. Now she would become part of the collection forever. And deep inside the glowing lattice, new eggs were already forming, waiting for the next curious teenager who loved bugs just a little too much.